It all started with our humble pantry door.
And then we painted our shed doors.
Next was our front door,
Hey!
which brings us back to our bedroom. Wait. No, let me start that off again. Originally, we just wanted to renovate the space in some way. We were actually thinking about doing a giant accent wall behind our bed, but that just seemed kind of hard and intimidating.
Well, and what we learned from our past door projects, the reason we're so addicted to them, is painting a door is like a tiny accent wall that has a huge impact on your space. We're not just gonna paint it, we're also gonna do some cool customization, and I think it should be something that anyone can do. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands, so this is like a point and a thumbs up at the same time.
All right, let's go shopping at Lowe's.
They're the sponsor of this video. Thank you, Lowe's. I like painted doors and I cannot lie. You other brothers DIY. When you walk in your house with a itty bitty space and a bland door in your face, you get angry.
Alright, well,
Too many greens.
we'll check back in 30 minutes. I lied, it only took 2 minutes. Oh man, these are perfect.
Ooh. Okay, so at this point we should probably explain what we're doing with the door. My hair is stuck in this door.
Oh no,
my gosh.
It's literally...
So we wanted to make our doors look more customized with some modern trim. And what does one do when one wants inspiration for a project? One goes to Pinterest. I found all these cool modern accent walls with these angled lines, and I thought, hey, that could be a door. So I photoshopped these skinny rectangles to represent our trim pieces and arranged them in a design that I thought looked nice. The plan for this door is to do a dark green, slight variation on our typical dark blue. And we're also going to add some new handles and hinges because every time we don't replace our hinges, everyone yells at us. Okay, this is what it should look like.
All right, this first part should be easy.
Oh God.
Easy. No,
Why is it not free?
Pull it out that way. There you go.
All right, so our doors are naked. Our holes are filled. You don't like my joke? And now we're ready to add the most exciting part to our doors. I say it's the most exciting. It's maybe like medium exciting, but it's like the most transformative.
Now you could just take these, slap them down anywhere, wherever you want. Just kind of like...
That kind of actually looks cool.
But because I know Katelyn is a perfectionist, and I am a little bit too, we're gonna be using this angle guide to align it and get everything perfect. All right, quick, hopefully motivational message. You don't need a fancy compound double angle miter saw like we have right here to do this project. You can do it with a jigsaw, a hand saw, just start with whatever you've got.
You just break it with your fist. File it down.
She's not wrong.
How do we make gluing interesting?
And now, a tale of two glues.
There was once a glue that had a very strong bond, but it took 24 hours and clamps for anything to even happen. There was another glue that dried super fast, but maybe wasn't the best for long-term adhesion solutions.
But together.
They are the perfect match. I have this time in my life. And I never glued this way before. Okay, we're adults. Life hack. We're going to, it's not really a life. We're gonna clamp it with super glue. This will dry really quickly and hold really strong, while this more permanent glue will have time to dry.
Life hack!
Life hack.
Precision time.
Mine's good, mine's good.
Press down for 10 seconds. Dun, 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 dun. Were you counting to 10?
Oh no.
Yeah. It feels like it's solid.
Oh my gosh, this is the last one. I think it worked really well.
Me too.
So there's a lot of different ways to paint doors. We've had success with HVLP sprayers and brushes, but the best way is magic.
Pew 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 pew. Right here?
Got it. After several coats, they are done. Look how good those look. It's like professional. Oh, shoot. Ow, God dang it. So next up is hardware, and literally every hinge in our house is painted. So for the most part, we've just kind of left them. But this time, we got new hinges. We splurged, what, like $3 a piece?
$3.
$3 a piece.
All right, guys, but I think it's about time for montage mode.
Sorry, that was a terrible zoom. I'm holding the hinge.
We're all working very hard.
What if we get it back there and we realize we put this on the wrong side?
Well, then we would just burn the whole thing.
Just burn the whole house or the whole door?
Just the door. Don't be excessive. Well, we discovered something.
It's worse than this.
No!
It's that. All right, guys, so in general, you really have to be careful when you mix oil and latex paints. Look how good those look. Professional. In the past, we've gotten lucky. This time, we were not.
So we have to scrape all of it off, sand everything down, which is what we should have done in the first place. So guess what we get to do?
The whole thing over again.
It is done. To the final shots. Hi. Okay, you want to hang out with us for the outro?
Well, that was a little bit of a detour. It's worth it because I really like how they turned out. But
Yeah.
don't do that. I wouldn't recommend that as one of the steps.
Yeah, get all the way to the finish line and then redo half of it. It's great.
Well, if you want to hear more about this project, we're going to be doing an after show in just a little bit, and you can get that over at patreon.com/Evan and Katelyn, where we're going to talk even more about this project.
Yeah, we do one after every video if you're ever curious.
Yeah. All right.
And thanks for hanging out. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye. Don't include that. Don't.
Put your butt on it.
No. When you have a door, dang it, when you walk into a space that's boring and white.
Like us.
Ah!